Hi, I'm Angie. Today I'm going to show you a nice recipe for the bread machine, apple cinnamon granola bread. I think you're really going to enjoy this, and it's very easy. I'm making a 1.5 pound loaf, so I'm starting out with the liquids. I've got 1 cup of water and 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Now I'm going to add the flour. This uses a combination of whole wheat flour and bread flour or all-purpose flour. So I've got 2 1/4 cups of whole wheat flour here, and I've got 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and 3/4 cup of granola. And I've got 1/3 cup of dry skim milk. Now I've got 4 teaspoons of packed brown sugar and 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. So the combination of the apple and the cinnamon will be really nice. Now I've just got 1 tablespoon of butter that I've cut into several thin slices, and I'm just putting that around the outside of the bread pan, around the edges. And then right in the center, I'm going to put 1 1/2 teaspoons of fast rise yeast. I'm going to use the whole wheat setting on my bread machine, but you certainly can use the white bread one too. You just might want to add a bit of gluten to the recipe. So I'll put this in the bread machine and I'll let the machine do all the work, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Let's get that in there and use my whole wheat setting. Okay, you want to check your dough after about 5 minutes of mixing and make sure that it's the right consistency. It'll be a little bit softer and stickier than homemade dough, but you don't want it to be runny on the bottom of the pan. So it should be forming a ball on the knead bar inside your bread pan. If it's too wet, you can add another tablespoon of flour on top. If it's too dry, you can add a teaspoon of liquid at a time until it forms this nice ball. Then just let it go. Okay, the bread is done, and I must say it smells so good in here. Take it out of the bread pan and let it cool. Boy, that looks really good. So thanks for watching, and I hope you'll try some apple cinnamon granola bread.